Good Thursday afternoon, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will DuPree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio. If you take a look anywhere outside right now, gorgeous Thursday. After all that rain that we saw earlier this week, we're much back to the same as we had before then, with some warm temperatures and some pretty blue skies out there. But it has raised a question about what all this rain and flooding did this week here in the Austin area about our toxic algae problem. Today we had one of our digital reporters, Kelsey Thompson, look into this very issue, and she joins us now with a look at some of the answers she got today. Kelsey, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, Will. I appreciate it.
You know, I'm hoping that you can remind us first thing out before we get into what some of the experts told you about what kind of problem the city has had with toxic algae in Lady Bird Lake in particular.
Right, so let's set the stage here a little bit. So toxic blue-green algae is a type of algae bloom that is found in several of Austin's different waterways, and one of the biggest concerns with this specific bloom is the fact that it has been shown to be toxic and potentially lethal if ingested by dogs in particular. Now, there's been no physical threats noted to humans, but for dogs in particular, it's raised a lot of concerns for Austin's waterways, particularly Lady Bird Lake and Redbud Isle. And it's an issue that several different hypotheses have been shown could relate to flooding and increased rainfall here in the Austin region. We first started seeing toxic blue-green algae back in 2019 following the October 2018 flooding. So there could be some sort of correlation between those floodfalls as well as this bloom increasing.
You talked to an expert today about that 2018 impact from those really historic floods that we all saw here in the area. So what did he tell you?
So he said, you know, again, this is a working hypothesis, is not a surefire answer, but one of the things they notice is when there is increased rainfall and flooding here in Austin, oftentimes we end up seeing more mud, clay, silt, and other debris end up in Lady Bird Lake, in Redbud Isle, in other waterways across the city. What happens then is that changes the ecosystem, which can make it more favorable for algae blooms to develop. And that's one of the concerns they have now is we're in the midst of a pretty severe drought here in the Austin, Central Texas region. And even though Monday was a welcome reprieve as part of that drought and to get a little bit more rainfall, one of the concerns is when we have that much water entering our waterways, that can really disrupt the ecosystem and encourage those algae blooms to flourish.
Kelsey, one of the questions that you looked into today is what the city might do to change how it's treating the presence of this blue-green algae, this toxic algae in its waterways. What did you find out there?
Yeah, so the city is currently, it just wrapped up last week, its second summer of a pilot test series to treat different waterways here in Austin with a chemical called Phoslock. Now, it's not toxic for humans or for animals or anything else that might be in the waterways, but essentially what it does is toxic blue-green algae is dependent on phosphorus to bloom and increase in Austin waterways, and this Phoslock prevents algae from being able to suck up those nutrients and continue to grow. So one of the things they're now looking at following last week's waterfall and flooding is whether they might need to increase those treatments or maybe adapt the frequency of how often they're treating to figure out if that might be the best case scenario moving forward following this week's flooding.
So much of that rainfall caused flooding, particularly on Shoal Creek here in Austin, and that led right into Lady Bird Lake that you can see on the left side of your screen there from the Austonian camera. Kelsey, is there any advice about when the city says that people should go back into the lake to go kayaking or paddleboarding, when it might be safe to do so again?
Yeah, you know, Will, it's such a tease right now looking at the screen, seeing how gorgeous it is. I know we're heading into the weekend, but unfortunately, when it comes to heavy rainfall and flooding here in Austin, there's kind of a safe rule of thumb that you should wait about a week after rainfall to get back in those waterways, go kayaking, go paddleboarding, because not only is there the concern about what the heck might happen to the toxic algae blooms here in Austin, but any type of rainfall like that is going to bring a lot of new debris into Lady Bird Lake. And specifically, with more debris comes more bacteria. And some of the big concerns that they told me today were things like E. coli, things like swimmer's itch, and then other gastrointestinal issues that could come about if someone were to hop in that lake too early when the system has been disrupted.
So best thing to do is just hold off a little while longer.
Yes, hold off a little bit. I know it's a bit of a tease, but wait till next weekend. You can get your paddleboarding on. But yeah, unfortunately, right now, it's a little bit too risky to hop back into Lady Bird Lake this weekend.
Good advice to share there, too. Well, we had also reported about the presence of this blue-green algae in our waterways fairly recently due to that prolonged heat making those blooms a little bit worse. What happened to all that was out there in the water, even though there's been even more water moving through the lake?
Yeah, so, toxic blue-green algae, we're waiting to see what exactly that impact from this week's storms might be on that. There was another weird plant. It wasn't a toxic plant, but it looked a little slimy and kind of gross here in Lady Bird Lake, and it's called Fanwart. And essentially what Fanwart is, if you've been out kayaking or paddleboarding recently, it was that green floating plant that was covering most of Lady Bird Lake. And it's not toxic, but it is something that is beneficial to keeping an aquatic ecosystem balanced and regulated. So from an aesthetic standpoint right now, we don't see any fanwort to the visible eye left on the surface of the lake, which, if you're out there paddleboarding, it's great. You don't have that getting caught up in your oars. Unfortunately, though, that was a good competitor to steal some of the nutrients, some of the sunlight from toxic algae blooms. So there's a question that remains to be seen of, it might be easier to paddle out there right now, but is the loss of that fanwort actually going to help incentivize toxic blue-green algae blooms here in the future?
We will, of course, keep following it, but we appreciate all that you've done today to bring some new light to this situation. So, digital reporter Kelsey Thompson, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me, Will.
And if you'd like to check out Kelsey's story, this is the headline right here. What does this week's flooding mean for Austin's toxic algae issue? It is live right now on KXAN.com, so please check it out whenever you can. Thank you all again for watching here on KXAN Live. I'm Will DuPree coming to you from the KXAN Live studio. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your afternoon and this evening, and we'll see you back here on Friday. Take care, everybody.